What is up guys, GrogeGaming here, welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Just want to say we've got a $100 giveaway going on right now. Link for the video with more details below, and the giveaway link is below as well. But the purpose of today's video is this deck, and this is obviously a ladder deck. As you can see, my levels are pretty decent with it, and I've just leveled up my princess to level 4, so I thought I'd do a deck kind of honouring that. But yeah, you can see it's pretty good levels for me. Leveled up the rocket to level 10, log is almost level 4, so it's looking like a really strong deck. And a few substitutions you could make obviously would be goblins if they are max for the skeletons. You can throw a fireball in, and you can throw in some fire spirits instead of the ice spirit. And I just want to show 2 replays before we do a few live games. So this replay, guys, is against a Hog Mortar deck with the max level goblins in there, so really strong. Just skip forward a little bit and then get it to where we need it to be, with the mortar going down for him. And then he's going to do a bad play with the archers there, and I'm going to be able to take them out really easily. And this is all just going to clean itself up really, with no kind of negative elixir trays on each side. Maybe for myself a little bit. And here I think he's kind of spotted what deck I had, so he punished me pretty heavily. And looking back on it, I probably should have just gone for like a rocket or something like that here. I was trying to be too clever with my defense there and end up taking a ridiculous amount of damage. Check this out, 814, that's insane. And I won't tell you who wins this game just yet, but it's definitely an interesting game to watch. So he still manages to defend after that, and I was angry with myself that I let it get to this point. I was thinking, I am really in trouble here, gonna lose this game. But we managed to get just 2 mortar shots onto his tower. And I'm obviously raging, you know how it is with Clash Royale. So I feel like being the aggressor here, as I know I'm up on elixir. Trying to keep that pressure up on him. Obviously gonna take the mortar damage away from my mortar itself. He throws in a fireball, not actually on the archers, onto the tower, because he's getting a bit greedy. He's trying to chip down my tower, and we're gonna get a few mortar shots, which is gonna be really helpful for us in this game. And we're massively up on elixir, so I'm actually going to drop down my princess, which I'm not sure if I've done that yet. Just going to stop him from getting any additional damage. And obviously we're going for a bit of a wonky mortar placement in the middle, but bad archers again from him. I can actually log those away. And it doesn't really amount to much, but at least I kept my princess alive. And I'm going to go for a fairly aggressive princess on the left lane because it's 30 seconds left and I need to chip down his tower. So bad archers again from him. Here come the mistakes. I'm pressuring him. He's making mistakes. So he's put his mortar down and the goblins are coming as well. And check out this clutch mortar from me. Manages to save it. Everything going in. And he's fireballed the tower. He's got 1,200 left, 900 left now, 800 left. Princess is going down, guys. It's onto the tower. And oh my goodness, who's going to win this game? We managed to fire off the rocket, and he's got his fireball ready, but just doesn't get it in time. So I brought that back from a crazy deficit. He got my tower down to about 800, and I hardly touched his, which was just crazy. So really nicely played there. So jumping into the second replay of this video. Obviously you can see that he's got the 3 musketeers there, the bandits, so it's a bit of a bridge spam deck, and he's got the night witch in there as well. But we're not worried, guys. We're gonna show you how you dispatch of these spammy troops very easily. So obviously we see the bandit coming at us, and we're going to protect the archer because that's unnecessary just to give him that kind of value. And he drops the 3 musketeers, and we go for the rocket there. Absolutely destroys those musketeers and gets a nice bit of tower damage. And nice little tip on the left there. Throw in the ice spirit and it completely shuts down that musketeer for 0 damage taken, and we've taken the elixir lead, guys. So I know it's time to pressure because he wants to pump up. That's what these 3 Musketeer decks want to do. Before you've even seen the pump, you can be pretty certain that that's exactly what they want to be doing. So just a bad play by him there altogether. I've kept the elixir lead and taken more damage from his tower. So we can be pretty certain that he's going to want to pump up soon. So just a very precautionary princess there. And he's going to push into the same lane as the princess itself. So not great for us, but we're definitely going to be able to deal with this, I think. So I know I've got to be defensive here and place the mortar for defending itself. And I know his poison is out of cycle, so I can kind of spam troops at the P.E.K.K.A. itself. And check this out, guys. I love the mortar and the princess for taking out musketeers. Boom, and the log in there. No damage taken. Princess is still alive. Mortar is still going as well. So, obviously the bandit is going to clear up the princess, but an ice spirit will do for that, and we got to stop him from getting an elixir lead. So rocket's going to come down on the elixir collector, controlling this game very, very nicely here. Time for more pressure with a mortar. Not going to pay off, but we're not too worried. So princess at the back to chip things down, and he misses the tower. He misses the tower and the princess with that poison. Couldn't quite save the princess though, but we're doing fine on the right hand side. That's the power of a cycle deck. You can get back to your princess really quickly. Mortar is going down. Going to try and finish off his tower there, and we're allowed to get an extra splash because the Night Witch was really badly placed. And the P.E.K.K.A. was too close in terms of placement as well. And check that out, another poison, another princess going down. Mortar is continually chipping down his tower. And that is going to be it, guys. I didn't even realise at this point. I was still trying to defend. And then I saw how little his tower had left, and we just went ahead and rocketed that. So guys, we are in the first live game of this video. See if we can pull off a win here. That would be really nice. Going to split the archers at the back. That's a fairly safe starting move to make with any deck that has archers in it. Let's go a little bit aggressive with the mortar and see what we can get going. So the mortar is actually going to take out the musketeer, I think. And then once the P.E.K.K.A. gets closer, we can distract it here and allow the mortar to continually chip away on that left-hand tower. Might need to just pull this P.E.K.K.A. aside and have a word with him. There we go. This should actually be pretty good in terms of defense. Yeah, so the knight and the mortar itself were just absolutely fine. Took a positive elixir trade there. 7 for 9 or something like that, yeah. Can't maths right now when I'm playing live games. If he drops a musketeer... Oh no, okay, that's not too bad. So princess to chip away on that left side. Trying to keep this archer alive a bit longer. There we go, so the musketeer is... The Valkyrie's going to go down, sorry. And the skeletons will be enough to deal with the musketeer itself. So pretty nice play there. I feel like pressuring him with the mortar. He definitely spent a little bit of elixir there. No, but he manages to get the P.E.K.K.A. down. Gonna get some archers down and an ice spirit. Okay, that's a shame. So the executioner is going to take out... Oh, yes, but the mortar is locked onto the tower. That's really, really good for us. So what we're going to have to do, guys, is try and get rid of this executioner as soon as possible. Yes, so the execution doesn't actually kill our archers, which is really, really nice. So opposite lane princess over here. Gonna just log those back and then get the knight and the skeletons down, and just pull this P.E.K.K.A. in all kinds of directions, and then obviously try and keep the archers alive with the knight, and then go ahead with another mortar. We can probably spell cycle this guy out, to be honest. He's got quite a few tanky troops for us to get through. So this is going to be a rocket. Check out that rocket. Boom. Oh, we got extreme value there. So I can't complain with that at all. And what we're going to need to do, I think, is chip down the towers with rockets. So the musketeer is going to be a bit of a pain, and we're going to log it back because it's taken enough damage there. So in fact, maybe we can get another mortar down and try and chip down that tower itself. Yes, it looks like we're going to be able to, so we're going to be able to finish off this game, I think. One more mortar shot and then the rocket is going to do it. Boom. So well played there, good game. I'll take that any day. That's a really nice win, considering he had quite a few tanky troops that could distract my mortar. Alright then guys, we are one win away from Master 2. We're up to 3,500th in the world. Let's see if we can do it. So good luck. We're playing against Clash Mario. Hopefully not got too much of a weird deck for us to deal with here. I'm going to drop an Ice Spirit just to see what's going on. Hog Rider's going to be irritating as always, because we don't have the Tornado. But no damage taken, and we've got archers on the arena still, so not the worst start, but not the best. So obviously we've got to keep up with this guy's cycle. That would be ideal, to be honest. Skeleton's going down at the back, princess at the back, so he's actually got a princess as well, which is quite interesting. So he's going to fireball my princess, I'm going to log his. I take the positive trade there. Going to play it safe to start with. And we're going to actually defend with the mortar there, and hopefully we can deal with this all pretty nicely. I don't think the hog's going to get a shot. Yeah, so we're going to be fine. So we actually managed to save our archer as well there with the skeletons. Logged away his princess. So gonna be a tough game here. Might have to go for the draw. Obviously, you know, with mortars you can sometimes go for a draw. So I'm just going to take out his cannon. So that's a bit of a weird play. Does he want to get my... He must want to get my mortar out of the way. And he's going to get some fireball value, so I guess it's not too bad. Let's see if we can chip him down with a bit of princess. He's going to actually... do a prediction on my princess, which is really nice. So I'm going to try and take out his princess. Okay, that was tough. That was tough. Well played from him. So we're going to see if we can get a mortar going down on the right-hand side. He used his fireball. And we're going to keep that alive. Hopefully we're going to be locked onto the tower, but I'm not entirely sure right now. Princess should deal with the minion horde. Mortar to pull the hog. Looks like we might be going for a draw here, guys. I'm not entirely sure right now. So I want to deal with this princess because it's going to be pretty irritating for us. The hog isn't actually going to do too well for him there, and we're going to try and get this right tower down, but he's probably going to put the cannon down and it's going to be all kind of dealt with over there. So Ice Spirit will deal with the princess itself. Looks like we're heading for a draw. Can't really complain too much, to be honest with you. Well played. Going to be even on damage after that, and that was really tough. Hard to concentrate fully whilst obviously trying to commentate over it. Alright then guys, we are jumping into what should be the last game of this video, depending on how it goes. But probably going to be pretty tough against a level 13. Mortar decks aren't really the strongest in the current meta. But obviously I do have pretty decent levels, so we should be able to compete in a decent manner. Okay, I think I just missed that, but we should still be able to take out the Musketeers, hopefully. So he's sending in a miner for the mortar, and my mortar gets a shot onto the tower and the Musketeers, so that's going to be decent. So, Princess on the left, yes. Okay, so we're going to take minimal damage and actually take the damage lead there. That was pretty tense again. So I'm kind of glad that I saved my rocket for his elixir collector. And I'm not entirely sure putting down an elixir collector was the best move when you've actually got a princess shooting at your tower. But there we go. You know, whatever floats your boat. So we've got a miner, minion horde, musketeer, pump deck. Hopefully we can take that out, actually. That would be really awesome. Yes, and we're going to get some connections onto the tower. Looks like maybe 2, maybe 3. Game is definitely in our control now, guys. So, and the archer is going to chip away, doing about 100 damage per shot. So, we're looking really, really good. You know what? Let's keep the pressure up, guys, with another princess just to get into rocket range. And he's going to try and zap it away. What is that about? So quite simply a rocket for that side. And then skeletons over there on the right. Yeah. Can't complain at all. 3090 on both towers. Don't know about you guys, but this is feeling pretty comfortable. So archers should be okay. So he's going to come in with a heal spell. That's going to be really tough for us. Hopefully we can deal with it. Yep. Wow. Well played. That's pretty crazy. Hopefully going to catch the rocket on all 3. Yes. Beautiful play there from myself. Princess is going to deal with the ones on the right, and the princess on the left takes it all out. So this deck is a really solid princess deck if that's what you're looking for. Go ahead and try this out. I've managed to get to Master 2 already, so you can't complain too much. Good game, well played. So a max 3 muskie deck, guys. And that guy came 500th in the world last season, so that's pretty awesome for us. So there we have it, guys. Master 2. And we are 2,900th in the world with this deck. So if you're looking for a really solid mortar princess deck, or just a mortar deck, or just a princess deck, this is the one for you, I would say. This deck has mostly commons in there, so it's going to be fairly easy to level up for you guys. So a really solid deck. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.